Hello everyone, and welcome to The Killer Cast, where every so often I'll be welcoming on a guest and we'll be chatting about zombies related things, or sometimes a new topic altogether. Before we jump into things, I just want to say again how much I appreciate your love and support on the last several uploads, and with Black Ops 6 coming out tonight, we have so many more things to uncover and explore together. So until then, enjoy the first episode ever of The Killer Cast, featuring my friend, Coach Duggie. Alright everyone, I am here with Coach Duggie, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about our experience with Call of Duty Zombies. Coach, feel free to say hello to everybody.
Hello, and welcome home. I am Coach, and this is the Hometownkiller. Hi.
Hello. Alright,
We were talking about great things before we started.
Oh, fantastic things. Things that, shouldn't be talked about. Okay, so... clearly Black Ops 6 is coming up. And in the road to Black Ops 6, we just figured we would kind of refresh and talk about our experiences with zombies as a game mode throughout our childhood and into our teenage years, and up to the point where we are now pushing 30. So, Coach, I guess my first question is, when did you first play zombies and what was your experience?
Okay. I am not pushing 30, dude. What the fuck? I am a 2,000-year-old vampire trapped in the body of a 12-year-old girl, and I'm a powerful entity. My first experience playing zombies, I took my older brother's Xbox because I was cool like that, and I just played World at War. I was horrible at Nazi zombies. I sucked, but I will say something, like looking back, or maybe I wasn't bad. I was stupid. I was really dumb. Zombieland came out with Emma Stone and, Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson. And Columbus, Jesse Eisenberg would run around with a double-barrel shotgun. So on Doriz, I would only use a double-barrel shotgun.
Ooh.
The entire time. That gun
mistake.
Is terrible after round 12.
Yeah, that was your first mistake.
There is a achievement on Xbox, and it was probably on the PlayStation, called Perkaholics Anonymous. You have to make it to around 20 without buying a perk. I got that. Double barrel shotgun only, and that's not because I was going for the challenge. It's just because I was so freaking stupid, I had no idea what perks were. I didn't buy any perks. I didn't buy a single Call of Duty perk until Black Ops 1. I was just like raw dogging Doriz the entire time with the double barrel. And I was like consistently hitting 20. Just an absolute straight moron.
Good God. Jeez. That is fair. My first experience was I didn't have an older sibling for whose game I could steal. I was at my mom's friend's house with my brother, and they had World at War. And so whenever we went over there, we'd play, the story mode. And if you don't know, you should, considering you played World at War. After you beat the story mode, you unlock the zombies mode. So that was the only way to unlock it originally. And me and my brother were playing over there. It was like the 4th of July. And everybody's outside, blowing up fireworks and shit. Me and my brother, we're inside playing Call of Duty. And we get to the last mission, and we beat it, and, we're feeling pretty proud of ourselves that we defeated the Nazis. And the end credits play, and once they're over, you have the scene where you're, like, breathing heavy, and we're just sitting there not knowing what the hell is going on. And you open your eyes, and you see creatures in the dark distance, and, oh god, my little heart just started beating. I was about to shit myself. And then the intro finishes, they get closer to you, and then it says Nazi zombies, and we had no fucking clue what it was. And then you spawn in on Nocturne Toten with just a pistol. It's dark, eerie, and making weird sounds, and I was terrified. I was so scared. And you go up, and you have zombies start breaking in, you start shooting them, and man, I made it like, I did round 2, and I was dead. And it was just like, I was traumatized. I was like, what is this? And then I saw online when Verrucht had come out. Oh, I watched the reveal trailers religiously. We mowed the lawn a couple times and saved up enough money, and then we got World at War. And we watched all the trailers religiously, man. We were on YouTube, fucking not really watching Let's Plays because people weren't really doing that. But people would set up their cameras and record their TVs back then, you know, before Elgatos were a thing. And I found this video of this guy actually playing some of the maps where he just busted out his mom's camera, pointed it at the TV, and was just playing on these maps. And I was like, oh, so that's what you're supposed to do. And just very, very shortly, me and my brother became hyper obsessed. Crazy level obsessed. And yeah, that was what started it all.
That was a crazy time on YouTube. People just putting their cameras, recording their TVs. What's even weirder to think about, the next year Modern Warfare 2 came out, and then everyone had the Elgatos. Because I think that's when like White Boy 7th Street blew up.
Right,
and
yeah.
like all like the OGs on Call of Duty. Did you ever like do that thing where you break out of the map on Verrucht and get that like LMG in the middle?
I wanted to, but I never could figure it out. Even watching like people doing it with their mom's camera setup, I never could. I never got out of the map to get the MG42 in the middle.
Dude, I was a moron at any game where you had to glitch out of the map. I couldn't do it in like Modern Warfare 2, like Spec Ops had something, or whatever those things were called. I couldn't do that. Borderlands 2 had something like that. My friends would like break out of the map and then look up Moxie's dress because they were savages. But I just couldn't do it, man. Like Jesus was like protecting me from the poo stains underneath her outfit.
Yeah, man. I never did the glitch in Nocturne Toten or Verrucht. The only one I did in Verrucht was in the room with the dentist chair. You can hop in a corner next to the cabinets and the zombies won't attack you. They'll just all pile up in the middle of the room, and it was like a high round glitch, and you could get the flamethrower out of the box, jump in that spot, and never run out of ammo because the flamethrower would just overheat and then you'd have more ammo again after a cooldown. So
oh my god,
yeah, that was the only glitch I ever actually accomplished.
The flamethrower without PhD flopper. That PhD flopper saved the day. How many times have you killed yourself with a ray gun? I don't even pick up the ray gun anymore out of the box. Like, as an adult, when I play Black Ops Zombies, I'm not grabbing flopper. I don't want it. I don't even want the ray gun. I pass it up every time.
Yeah, well, that's just, once you hit this position with, the Pack-a-Punch and, just the different tiers of weapons, and it raises the ceiling for power, with a Pack-a-Punch later on, especially in Black Ops 2, and it really just makes the ray gun useless, like how good the weapons are Pack-a-Punched, they're better than the ray gun is, and it makes it such an easier gun to pass up, especially like you said, the amount of times you're spraying yourself with the green jizz that comes out of the end of the ray gun barrel. You're gonna go down, and especially if you get cornered and you don't let's say you go down, you lose all your perks, you get back up, and then you get caught in a corner, and you have to shoot the zombies with your ray gun, and you do 2 shots, you're going down.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is the point?
Do you think, is Shino Numa underrated or appropriately rated? No one ever talks about that. It's always Verrucht, the first map, and then did I say Shino Numa? What's the one where you're in like Japan in the wilderness?
Yeah, that's Shino
Numa, right?
Shino Numa, yeah.
No one ever talks about it. Did you like that map at all or no?
I liked it when I first played it, but over the course of having so many other maps, I don't know. I really grew out of it. For a while, it was my favorite map when I was a kid. I loved it. I loved Shino Numa. But the fact of the matter to me is I hate a map in a swamp. You're getting slowed down left and right. The zombies move faster than you in the swamp water, even though that doesn't make fucking sense. I didn't like, as I started to grow, I didn't like the randomness of the perks because, even though I understand it and it does add a difficulty to the map, I went into the game and I load into Shino Numa, and the dogs are ridiculously evil, very hard, and
Yeah.
No pack-a-punch, you do have the perks, which helps. And I mean, technically, there was that thing with the zombies where after like wave like 50, they cap off at only 20 zombies in a wave. So
Yeah.
it made it really easy to high round, but I don't know. Aesthetically, it doesn't do it for me anymore. I think it's well rated where it belongs because there's definitely an audience for Shinonuma. I mean, even I used to be one of those guys, but I just don't like swamp maps anymore. And honestly, I think Zetsubo no Shima and Black Ops 3 ruined it for me because I know everybody praises Black Ops 3 and says it should be the gold standard, but for me, Zetsubo no Shima is one of the worst maps ever made. And that can be a hot take as much as anybody says, but I did not like it. I don't like the start, I don't like the spiders, I don't like the webbing, I don't like the creature that glows with the orange juicy spots all over him. And playing that map really made me dislike swamp maps, and so I do not like Shinonuma anymore. In fact, it is the lowest played in my roster whenever I go back to World at War maps, even in like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 3 Remastered. Shinonuma is the lowest played on my list. I'll play it if somebody wants to play it with me. Like, they're like, oh, dude, let's play Shinonuma. I'll be like, okay. But, like, I'm not going to be the guy, like, let's play Shinonuma.
Oh, dude, of course not. I think Verruct is fun, but if Verruct just had a pack-a-punch on it, it would just be the... If Verruct just had a pack-a-punch, I would just be so happy with it, but they don't, so the map gets, like, a little miserable after round 20.
Oh, yeah. And
like, you need to get a wall gun.
Yeah, and the only way to really keep going is to eventually just run the whole map in a circle.
Oh,
because you can only camp for so long before you just get outrun,
No, what's funny about Verruct is, like, I don't know, round 30, I'll just make up a number. When the zombies become a little overwhelming and you have 4 people, the map is just a donut. So if you get overwhelmed, only one guy is going to live. Because only one guy can run the train. If you got 2 people running, you're going to get, like, clusterfucked, and then you guys are going to die, or one guy's going to escape. So when it gets to that point in the game, it just straight up feels like, if you're last alive, that you're just running 28 days later. That opening scene where the zombies are just coming and just murdering your family and you can't do anything. And everyone's yelling at you. That scene where the guy just leaves his wife and kid in the closet and just jumps out the window and starts booking it. That's all you're doing on that mode. I don't even shoot half the time. I just take off.
Yeah. I mean, another way for 4 players would be, since you're right, it is a donut, but it's a square donut. Everybody could take a corner and camp somewhere.
Yeah.
But even then, that's running a risk.
It takes one guy to go down, and then it ruins it for everyone. Because one guy goes down, one guy goes to get him, and then it just all hell breaks loose after that.
Yeah, that is exactly true.
If someone runs out of ammo, and you're just done, dude. Do you, here's a question. Black Ops 1 or World at War here. MP40 or Thompson?
Ooh. Man, that is a good question. So, MP40 is a solid choice. I love the MP40. But the Thompson does have a faster rate of fire. The problem is, you run out of ammo so much quicker with the Thompson. I do love the Thompson. Man, that is a good question. So, all right, let's break it down a little bit. Thompson, right, faster rate of fire. So if you pair it with double tap and speed cola, dude, you're gonna be out of ammo so fast. But you're gonna have points. It's a really good point racker. Whereas the MP40 is gonna do a lot more damage. At least I'm assuming based on gameplay. I don't know the facts. If somebody out there is doing the facts, feel free to fact check me in the comments. But the MP40 shoots slower, paired with double tap and speed cola. You might run out of ammo a little less quickly than the Thompson, but I do love a Thompson. So, in World at War, let's say we're playing World at War Darius because it has the pack-a-punch, I think I'm packing and grabbing a Thompson before I'm grabbing an MP40. But in Black Ops, I'm probably grabbing an MP40 before I grab a Thompson, considering they're only in the World at War maps. Like, I don't think there's a Thompson in any of the other maps.
Yeah, I think there's an MP40 on Call of the Dead, which I fucking love that map. But
yeah, there's an MP40.
Now, here's a question. Oh, there's one on Kino. You're right. Okay, the thing about the MP40 and the Thompson on Derice, because that's where like the real competition is, the MP40's placement's pretty shit. Like that's a hard loop to run. Like the stairs, whereas the Thompson is in a solid loop where you can just keep running that circle around those barrels, and then even if you pack a punch it, it's a point grabber, so you can just keep grabbing or you can keep grabbing ammo off the wall because you need a wall gun if you're doing zombies. That's just the gold standard.
Right. I was usually...
and I'm glad they added Mule Kick in Black Ops 1.
Yeah, me too. I was usually an STG-44 guy, though, when it came down to it, because it's right there by the stairs, by the catwalk.
Yep. That's a good gun, too. These days, I'm going to be honest, I've been playing these games... Or, no, I went on a bender playing zombies last year with some friends who I used to play it with. I don't camp anymore. I just run around. I have way more fun doing that. And it's fun doing it with your friends, like you run into each other and just bring like an army of zombies with you, like The Walking Dead or something like that. Did you what were your thoughts? Did you like Moon?
I loved Moon. I had...
How many times...
Go ahead.
I gotta ask, how many times did you die in the greenhouse?
Oh god.
On those bouncing pads.
Man, if you do not have the biodome busted, you better be paying attention. The amount of times I would bounce and I would just look down and see no other bounce pad because I didn't pay attention. Oh, yeah. I'd get fucked every time. I died so many times in that goddamn place. And then as soon as you pop back up, you're just getting overrun by the zombies you jumped away from because now you don't have stamina. you don't have speed or double tap or anything in this train you were just running. Well, they're coming for you. They're coming for that ass.
Did you go for that achievement where you keep the moon from breaking down or whatever? You don't allow the solids to drill into any of the facility.
What was the time requirement for? I don't remember how many rounds it was.
Oh my god, there was a round thing. I don't remember, but I know you just can't have it saw into any of the moon at all. It took me about a decade to get that achievement. But on and off grind that with one of my friends. We could not pull it off to save our lives.
I don't think I got that.
It was such a hassle.
I was never an achievement grabber for games like that. The only achievements I really went for was doing the Easter eggs in the original maps.
Oh yeah.
I spent a week and a half every day, like 8 hours a day, trying to do that goddamn Easter egg.
How do you feel? Okay, so I'll just give you my perspective really quick. The Black Ops 2, or no, sorry. I was invested in the zombie storyline up until Black Ops 1, if I'm being honest. Seeing Samantha coming out of the pyramid and switching bodies with Richtophens was sick. And then when you got to Origins, I think the last map that was DLC on Black Ops 2, and it's just Samantha and what's-his-face playing with dolls, and then like that's all the lore was behind it. Like that made me mad. So I stopped paying attention. I didn't bother. I went back just to see where Zombies was like 2 years ago. Tell me how Zombies has not been around nearly as long as Marvel, and for some reason they have a multiverse already. Like Marvel has decades of comic and lore behind it. Star Wars doesn't even have a multiverse, and somehow Zombies has a multiverse.
Yeah. So I know exactly what you're talking about. So when Origins dropped, dude, I was so hyped because they were bringing back Nikolai, Dempsey, Takeo, and Richthofen for the first time since Black Ops, and we didn't know what happened to them after Moon, and this was clearly not going to give us those answers, but we hoped, right? And we were like, are these younger versions of the characters, or are these like a different universe? Like, what's going on? And we really didn't have those answers until the map came out. And at the end, you find out, so you're talking about how they're playing with the toys, right? And it's like, it comes off as all of Call of Duty Zombies has just been two kids playing with their toys. These characters don't exist. That's what it makes it seem like, right? And that's what I thought, and I was mad. But then you find out that that is actually not the case. So, since you didn't stick around, let me break it down to you a little bit. Basically, where those two kids are, those kids are Samantha and Edward Richthofen. That's his soul, right? So Basically, how it works is the two of them are in a place known as the House in... I'm pretty sure it's located in, like, Agartha or something. But they're in the house safe with the soul of Dr. Maxis and this dickhead named Monty, right? And you find out Monty is the guy that's behind the perks, he's behind the Pack-a-Punch, the power-ups, like, he was always there giving you a hand. So basically what happens is the whole plot of Black Ops 3 is you go around killing alternate versions of your characters that are innocent to preserve their soul. When you preserve their soul, you send them to that same house, and their soul is preserved as a child. So basically, it's how they save themselves. They send their souls there, right? It's some weird multiversal bullshit. And I don't think that was the plan up until Black Ops... the end of Black Ops 2. I think they were really trying to figure out what to do. And they had that ending. And honestly, I thought that was the end. But then they did Black Ops 3 and they kept it going. So, I just think, I don't know. It is kind of crazy that they got to the multiverse before Marvel did. But also...
very fast.
Marvel's multiverse sucks dick, so...
Oh my god. A little bit. They'll figure it out one day, I think. I don't know.
I think...
Oh, fuck. Oh my god, sorry. Transit or Green Mile. What's the map called? Green Run or something?
Yeah, Green Run.
Okay. Do you like that? That's the first zombies map on Black Ops 1. Do you like that map? I have a love-hate Black Ops 2, sorry. Do you like that map? Because I have a love-hate relationship with it.
So I think everybody has a love-hate relationship with Transit. It did a lot of good things for zombies, and a lot of people don't like to think about all the good things that it did, but I watched this really good video by a friend of mine named Clam Rally, and it's about like 30 minutes, and it explains a lot of the innovation that Transit had to offer. And thinking about it, when I was younger, I really liked Transit at first, but then I grew to dislike it because it was an annoying map that I felt like really didn't add much to the story.
Yep.
It also, new characters, and I was coming off of the high of Moon, just like everybody else, and we wanted to know what happened to Ultimus, which is the terminology for the group of characters, Dempsey, Nikolai, Rektoff, and Atakio from World at War and Black Ops 1. The versions of those same characters from Black Ops 2, 3, and 4 is known as Primus, which is the versions of them from Origins when they got the new outfits and they all got, fucking chadified. But, it introduced the new cast of characters, which I wasn't exactly fond of at first, and it took me a little while to grow to like them. But all in all, when I look back at Transit now, it did a lot of wonders for the community as a whole, and that's not talked about enough, nor is it appreciated enough, because you don't have to like Transit as a map to understand what it did for the community and the game mode. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. I have a love-hate relationship with it too. It is you said it was an annoying map that didn't have a lot to offer. Is like the first impression you get. The lava, those weird golem things that grab you. They look like those golems, especially because they're outside of like rundown 50s diners and you're like on a bus. They just remind you of like 10% hookers just going after you at like 2 a.m. because they caught you like walking out of the casino and they think you won big. It's absolutely gross and disgusting. I couldn't stand those things, but the lava in town, the lava at the bus stop or the mechanic shop, whatever, or the diner, could not stand it. And now that we're talking about the diner, speaking of, that mode where you play as a zombie or something that was exclusively for the diner or the bus stop or the 50s diner. Yeah, the diner. What was that mode? That was like a useless mode that no one ever played. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Was that Grief? So there was a
Grief.
mode. There was a mode where you could play against
Grief
each
was
other.
Versus.
Yeah. What was it? Wasn't it called fucking Meat?
I have no idea.
Something.
There's
Turned, right?
Yeah.
Turned.
Yeah, because he plays the zombie. No one ever played that.
Yeah, no, I tried to play it with some friends, but the problem was each match was like literally like 3 minutes. That's not enough time.
Yeah. Grief, the 4v4 mode was kind of cool because the amount of times you would play, and then like you have 5 people and you want to run zombies because like you always roll deep in the Xbox parties or whatever you're doing, PlayStation.
Yeah.
That was sick. Oh my God! One more thing about the green run that I totally forgot. I did appreciate the B-23R Beretta, whatever that was on that bus. That was sick.
Yeah.
That gun's a gold standard. Was there anything else?
Tombstone was whack. I never liked Tombstone when it first dropped.
One thing you can do to like kind of tell like what was the best map like in the zombies games, go back and play it today and just see where the bulk of the players are on. A lot of people are just playing town, not transit, just town, just that small map town. Yeah. And there are a lot of good maps. That map where it's a western town somewhere in Africa.
Buried.
And it got teleported there, buried.
Fuck
That's a gold standard, but it's a DLC. No one ever ran that.
Well,
so, I mean, or it's a DLC. People aren't playing it today, but
yeah. But the thing with Buried was the culmination of a ton of ideas that literally just said "fuck it, go nuts." Like you can put your own chalk drawings. You can have fucking Lenny smash down the mystery box so you never get the bear. You can have him hold a crawler for you while you go piss or do whatever else, heat up your nachos, your pizza rolls. You know, you can build all the trample steam traps, dude. You could build the candy, the liquor. You can have dude open doors for you. You could run the ghost maze and get free perks. Vulture's Aid was fucking busted. You could do with the time bomb, you could do the bank glitch and you could save up millions of points. Ridiculous. You know, like the shit is nutty, and I loved Buried, man. One of my favorite experiences ever. So
Buried.
What
was that? Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're good. Me and 3 of my friends are playing Buried, and we all run down, hit the box. I hit the box, no one's around me when I hit it because they already got their weapons. I get a time bomb, and if you throw the time bomb behind the mystery box, there's a patch of grass that covers up the green blinker that it has to alert you that a time bomb is down. So I throw it back there. It's like round 2, 3. We play for like an hour 45. We're on round like 32. We're all packed. We have everything we need. We are owning this match. Like, none of us are going down. Everyone's in different areas. And I just go, knock, knock. And my brother's like, who's there? And I'm like, round 2. And he's like, round 2 who? And then I just click the fucking time bomb. And we all go back to round 2. Everybody lost all their shit. We're back at round 2. And, oh god, dude, the silence was deafening. And then all you just hear is bro, are you for fucking real? And I just start fucking cackling, bro. And then one by one, everyone just quits.
Oh my god. I was waiting for you to go, like, it got really quiet, the silence was deafening, and then all you heard was just a click-clack of a fucking gun going off.
Yeah, you just hear click-clack and a gunshot. So,
It definitely racked the gun on the mic. I don't think it picked it up.
Oh, man.
Go ahead and edit that. Hey, Alexa, please put a gun in here. Thank you.
Here, I got you. You ready?
It's not going to pick it up. Discord's, we used to be able to flex guns on Discord, and then Joe Biden got... No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. I think my audio picked it up. It went red. It shot all the way up to red.
As long as it picked it up, because I get annoyed when I can't flex my firearms to my Discord kitten.
Oh yeah. God damn it, dude.
God. Yeah. Don't worry, babe. I'll keep you safe. Don't worry, kitten. No one's coming into my mom's basement.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, oh, what so you said you played up till which zombies did you play up till the latest?
Okay, I did Black Ops 2. I got the full Black Ops 2 experience. I have played Black Ops 3 Zombies. And you said it was the gold standard and everyone liked it. I do not like how fast you move. I don't like how fast the zombies move. I don't like that you're only a 3-hit kill because the zombies swing faster, and I feel like you go down quicker in Black Ops 3. Like, it's way more fast-paced, and that's all it is to me. So I just genuinely don't fuck with Black Ops 3. Were there perks, like gumballs or whatever in Black Ops 3?
Yeah, that was the first one that introduced him.
I did not like that.
Yeah.
Not that I gave it like a fair shot, but like I'm like, dude, this is mid. Like I tried playing Doris or whatever it's called in that one.
The giant.
I just was not vibing with it. The giant, yeah. I was not vibing with it at all. I just can't. I don't like the speed. To me, Black Ops 1 is the best zombies because it has all the World at War maps, and the Black Ops 1 maps are solid. Black Ops 2 has Alcatraz and Diarize, which is absolutely goated. Transit, I don't like because of the fire and like the crack whores like clawing at your face for money or something. And then what was another map on there? Origins. I didn't really fuck with Origins that much, but I very much like I really liked Alcatraz. Alcatraz could probably be in a lot of people's top 5. It absolutely is. I'm not playing it over Doris. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about Call of the Dead. Call of the Dead was a good one too. I would put Alcatraz over Call of the Dead though.
Yeah, actually, Mob of the Dead is typically in people's like top spot.
You can't put anything over Doris though for like the impact it made.
Well, a lot of people do. Yeah, a lot of people put Mob of the Dead in that top spot because of how beloved of a map that was.
Dude, I love it when you do that Easter egg and you gotta kill Weasel and everyone just fucking unloads on you.
Yeah, but Weasel's stronger than everybody else. He has like 500 health or some shit, while everybody maintains their 200.
My friend hit me with like a minigun or something. I got dropped immediately when I played Weasel because I forgot. I thought there was like a cutscene and then you did it. I played with my friends like last month. I swear to God, it looked like that scene from the Goodfellas where Joe Pesci just gets hit in the back of the head. I got dropped immediately the second we were able to fight. I stood zero chance.
That's interesting because it's supposed to be that Weasel has more health than the others, and the zombies don't even attack Weasel. The zombies only the zombies only attack the other mobsters.
You gonna call me out like this in front of your audience?
I'm gonna call you out, bro. So honestly, what probably happened is maybe your gameplay that night was just a little mid, bro, and you just were off your rock. You're just off your game a little bit. You got smoked immediately. I mean, that's okay. Everything in the game was pointing towards you should have won, and you didn't. You know, I mean, that just happens sometimes. That's okay.
I got fucking jumped.
You did get jumped, and I mean that's what happens. But that's why you got to get the golden spork, dude. 1 knife kill.
Oh my God. Maybe I should have did that.
Hell yeah, man. You fucking get that golden spork and they wouldn't have got you. Hell's Retriever, dude. Upgrade it. Hell's Redeemer.
Oh my God. I forgot about Hell's Retriever.
Talk about a fucking wonder weapon, bro.
Yeah, that's a good weapon, man.
That is a good weapon. I loved that thing. I love in custom maps when people put it in there. It just makes me feel all taken inside.
I feel like the conversation shouldn't go backwards and should probably go forwards. Do you want to talk about Black Ops 1 more time or no?
I mean, Black Ops 1, it was a great continuation, but all in all, I don't think it added too much to the innovation of zombies, to be honest. I mean, it added Easter eggs, which is great. But other than that, I mean, besides more perks, it didn't do anything spectacularly insane, but still goated. Still goated.
Soundtrack wise, where are you putting it? 115 or Not Ready to Die, and then oh my God, Won't Back Down with Eminem on it.
Oh yeah, I can't forget about Won't Back Down. Yeah. Don't forget about Abracadabra for Ascension, and also don't forget about. I mean, the song for Moon, piece of shit. Hot take.
I didn't like
for
it
Moon,
at all.
Garbage. But if you're playing with a team on Moon, and everybody dies but you on round 20 or 21 and you survive alone, it'll play Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a little side Easter egg. So on Black Ops 3, they fixed it to where in the high rounds, if at all your buddies die and you survive, it plays it. But in the OG, I'm pretty sure it was like wave 20 or 21.
I like that a lot. That's awesome. Did you ever get pissed off on Moon when you're like friend would grab you and then just headbutt you and teleport you?
Oh,
like
you're
the
talking about
man?
The fucking astronaut? Yeah, dude, because he takes a perk sometimes.
I'm gonna unadd this motherfucker. What do you mean Hometownkiller grabbed me again? Get the fuck off me!
Soundtrack wise, though, it's going at number 1.
Dude, yeah, but the Alcatraz map had Johnny Cash on there too.
Yeah,
that was a great song. That is why it's an all-around good map.
Rusty Cage and fuck, what was that song by Avenged Sevenfold for Origins? Shepherd of Fire. Shepherd of Fire was the one they did for Origins. Yeah. But still, man, Rusty Cage, I'm sorry, Rusty Cage and Shepherd of Fire don't save Black Ops 2 from the piece of shit that was the song for Transit or Die Rise or fucking Buried.
I don't even remember those songs.
Exactly.
Wait, what was the Buried song? Was the Buried song horrible?
They were all... So, they brought in these 2 other people. They brought in Maluka and this other guy, something. I don't remember his name. But they replaced Elena Segman, who only does music for the Ultimus and Primus crew. So it was these other artists that are good in their own right, but did not do it for the zombies aesthetic. And like the only good song Maluka was on was that song Where Are We Going, which was also in Mob of the Dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, soundtrack wise though, dude, come on, Black Ops 1 banger after banger. Plus the multiplayer soundtrack for Black Ops 1 and the campaign soundtrack, Sympathy for the Devil, when you're in the pontoon boat shooting all the people in Vietnam, fucking Won't Back Down is the end credit music, fucking also in 5. Awesome. Black Ops 1 had the best soundtrack, easy. Next, a close second though, I will give Black Ops 2 the music composed for the campaign and multiplayer. Amazing.
Dude, what's crazy is when you go back and you play the multiplayer, you play the story mode, you fucking forget ice cubes in Black Ops 1. So you'll be playing a map and an ice cube will be yelling in your ear. Take the position or whatever the hell he's saying.
Fucking Bowman, that he gets his brains bashed out by commies.
God. Dude, the story mode for Black Ops 1 and... Did you like the Black Ops 2 story mode?
Absolutely.
Oh, we should probably talk about these.
I loved Black Ops 2 story mode. I
remember playing it like one time through, and like I enjoyed it, but like I don't know, for me like Black Ops 1 or I don't know, I think World at War has the best story mode personally, but Black Ops 1 was good.
Black Ops 1 is fantastic. Black Ops 2 is fantastic, and it's a shame you only ever played through it once because it has multiple endings.
Are the endings that much different though? Okay, because you might get a kick out of this. The ending I got was the Avenged Sevenfold ending, where Woods gets out of his fucking wheelchair.
Everybody gets that after the end credits. So.
I do.
Yeah, yeah. So, do you remember what the ending was that you got?
No idea. I can't remember.
Did you shoot Mason in the face?
No, I didn't. I could never.
So he lived?
Yeah.
Well, so one ending, Mason lives, one he doesn't, one you kill Menendez, one you don't, one Menendez kills him fucking self, and then one he kills Woods, then kills himself, one he ends up in prison. Like there's a lot of factors.
I should go back and run it. You want to talk about Black Ops 3 zombies so we can keep it zombies related?
Yeah, we could do that. Sorry, so Black Ops 3 zombies.
Move on course.
Shadows of Evil, widely loved by everybody, but at first I was not a fan. So I played it day 1, and day 1, zombies were running by like round 3, dude. They had to patch it. It was crazy. They were so fast. And I remember when I was playing it alone. I was a solo player at the time, didn't have any friends to play it with. Poor little killer had no friends at the time. At least none of my friends played Call of Duty. So, I don't know. The Giant was fantastic. I loved the opening cutscene of Richtofen shooting himself in the face. Fantastic. Shadows of Evil as a celebrity map is fun, and honestly, I've grown to like it since. Like, once you know how to do everything, it's a really fun map to play. But learning how to do everything is very tiresome. I don't like the fucking meatballs that roll at you. Hate the meatballs. Margos are annoying, but they were a solid change of pace. Also hated the little infected flying bugs. Garbage.
Yeah.
What else do we got? Drak, cool map. Wasn't my favorite. I know it's regarded in a lot of people's top 2. The bows are really cool. The story is very much so interesting. The Easter egg is cool, but they killed Dempsey at the end, and Dempsey doesn't even get to talk to Dempsey, which I think is annoying. You give all the other characters an opportunity to speak to their other self before they kill them, besides Richtofen, of course. He just fucking dude, Richtofen meeting another Richtofen, it's on sight. Like, oh look, there's another Richtofen. Boom, shoot him in the head. Like it's done on sight. But all the other characters got to have some kind of closure with their other self, and they denied that to Dempsey. And Dempsey is my favorite character, so that was kind of like a, oh, okay. But Zetsubo, like I said already, I was not a fan of. Garad Kurovi, honestly, I was tapped out by the time Garad Kurovi came out. So I saw that. I saw dragons. I saw all like the robots from Chicken Little, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm even gonna. I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. And I've played it since, and it's still just not there for me. Like, it ain't it. And then Revelations came out, which was a combo of like a ton of the maps in the past, which was okay. Also not the greatest. And then the Zombies Chronicles sucked me right back in. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me right back in. So Zombies Chronicles is what did it for me, and I came back and I played Zombies Chronicles so much, like a ridiculous amount.
Do you think? Okay, well, Black Ops 6 most likely is going to bring in some old maps on there and remaster them, right, for the zombies? Maybe.
Maybe they'll do a Zombie Chronicles 2. Fans have been asking for one.
Okay. I was gonna ask. I don't know if they should do Duriz because they've done that like 50 fucking times. But like, are there any maps you think they definitely need to like just bring back one more time for Black Ops 6? They just haven't gotten the love they need.
That is a good question. All right, you ready? Here's my list. I would love to see Kino get a reimagining, not a remaster, but like add more to it. And the same with Ascension. I think I would love to see a proper remaster of Transit, like, done well. And I would love for Buried to get some love.
What would you want them? What would you want them to do differently with Kino? You want them to make the map bigger and add some more rooms to it?
Maybe add some more rooms to it, or add like a little Easter egg or something. But just like reimagine it and make it like the decorations different. Make it like, I don't know, make it fucking vibe. Maybe make it a modern movie theater. Maybe make it a movie theater from the 90s, you know what I mean? But like still keep the other stuff, but just add a little more to it. Make it a Broadway theater in New York, you know what I mean?
They should you could fuck with it and make it so, I don't know, you can put up like Soviet flags on there, like the Russians got to it before the zombies came.
Yeah,
instead of swastikas.
Yeah, you could there are a ton of ideas that people could do. I mean, if people can make Kino in Minecraft form, they can figure something out to do with it.
And then what are you doing on Ascension?
For Ascension, I love Ascension, but again, just modify it in a way that makes it a little more modern looking, and I don't know, make it a Soviet base now, you know, or make it a CIA black site. And I mean, I guess that doesn't work with the lunar landers. That's kind of like a whole Russian type thing.
SpaceX.
Yeah, that's fair. SpaceX. Fucking all the zombies are Elon Musk.
Instead of monkeys, it's just Elon Musk's fat, doughy body coming to beat the shit out of you.
Instead of Elon Musk or monkeys, it's just his fans.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I got the Hometownkiller girl coming for my perks.
The Hometownkiller girl. Oh my god. What a podcast. I'm gonna watch that after this.
Dude, I saw this funny ass tweet. So like, cause Elon tweeted some picture about how he has millions of fans and it's like they're the size of the sun. Yeah. And the Hometownkiller girl responded saying, if Elon has millions of fans, I'm one of them. And someone retweeted her with that scene. You've seen The Invincibles, right?
Oh my god, what are The Invincibles?
The DreamWorks movie, the superheroes. They wear the red.
Oh, The Incredibles.
Oh yeah, The Incredibles. Oh. My bad. So anyway, you know that scene in The Incredibles where young Syndrome, after he gets arrested, he goes into his shrine room of Mr. Incredible and he just stares up at the painting and knocks it off the wall.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So someone retweets her post of her saying that, and it's just young Syndrome looking up at the poster, and they put her image on it, and then he fucking rips it off the wall. I just started laughing. And then someone else did one with Adam Sandler from the movie Pixels, when he's like, Pac-Man's a bad guy, and they put it where the Hometownkiller girl's a bad guy. Dude, I was fucking laughing my ass off.
Jesus Christ. Isn't that like the number one or something? Isn't that like number 2 podcast right now? Like, didn't it pass up everyone but Joe Rogan?
Probably. I mean, I don't know why. Everyone was just clowning on her on the internet, so...
Dude, the Call Her Daddy lady has been talking about sucking dick for 10 fucking years. And then some country girl with a twang in her voice talks about it, lightly hawk-toing it. Have you heard the Call Her Daddy lady talking about sucking dick? I know you have. Zombies enjoyers, this is what we want to talk about right now. Fuck the maps. We're going to talk about the... No, I'm kidding. I feel bad, like, dude, I've been talking about sucking dick for 10 fucking years. Who is this bitch passing me up in the podcast?
Dude, that shit is so funny. I bet she's salty as hell.
I just saw her... never mind. I don't want to
Okay, all right. World War II zombies.
No more talking about sucking dick, hometown. We need to talk about zombies.
Oh, man.
No more sucking dick.
All right.
He's gonna do an OnlyFans.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
Yeah, exactly. All right, World War II zombies. I played one map. I played one map.
Yep.
I played the first map.
Yeah,
and then I was uninterested. I liked the cast. I really liked. I can't remember her name, but she was in the Daredevil show. She played Elektra. She was in that map. It was pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I like that. I didn't know that.
And then the one nerdy dude was in the nerdy guy in the map played the main villain of the first season of Jessica Jones. I can't remember his name. David Tennant. Yeah.
Oh, David Tennant's the GOAT, bro. Best Doctor Who, hands down. Yeah. Matt Smith's good. I love David Tennant. And dude, Kilgrave. That's a great Marvel villain, man.
Yeah.
Everyone sleeps on Jessica Jones. We need more shows like that. I love changing the subject off zombies. We should keep going to World War II zombies.
Bro, Jessica Jones was fantastic. I ain't even gonna front. I love Jessica Jones and Daredevil. My top two.
Oh, yeah.
I would put Luke Cage and Iron Fist together on the same spectrum because they were both enjoyable, but they weren't as enjoyable as Jessica Jones and Daredevil were.
I don't know. I think Luke Cage was better than Iron Fist, but Iron Fist was just so bad. But he was great in the Defenders. He just had bad writers. The actor was great. Like, Iron Fist in the Defenders was perfect. Iron Fist in his own show was so bad, in my opinion.
Well, I also think it had a lot to do with the side characters. A lot of the supporting cast, like, not to say their acting ability wasn't great, but the story arcs were just ass.
Well, in Iron Fist, Danny Rand acts really weird. I don't know how to explain it, but in the Defenders, he acts like a 12-year-old boy, because at the end of the day, that's what he is. He's a 12-year-old who got, like, lost for 10 years or however long. You know, so he still has, like, that aspect to him.
Yeah, that's fair. But anyway,
anything but World War II zombies.
I know. Honestly, though, I mean, I didn't finish World War II zombies, so I played the first map. I played the last map just a little bit, and then I was not doing it. To be fair, though, through Black Ops 3, up until right before Cold War, I was in college, dog. Like, I didn't have time for zombies. You know, like, I know a lot of fans make the time, but I was going to school for acting. You know? Did
you have any, like, relatives? I'll bring it back to it. But do you have any, like, relatives who like fought in World War II?
None that are alive right now. My grandpa.
Do you ever like?
I had a great grandpa die in World War II though.
So me too. Or he didn't die in World War II, but he was in World War II. Do you ever play Call of Duty World War II and then just think, was this all that it was for?
No. Wait. So let me rephrase. I think for zombies, no, but I think for the multiplayer, I think it was all for the glitch where you could do in the hub, the community hub, where you could like run around with all the other players and collect your daily mail and shit. There's this glitch you could do where one of the emotes, you sit down cross-legged and you go in like a chi position, and you know you're just sitting there. And you could do this glitch where you could stay in that pose and move around, so it just looked like you were just rolling around on your ass cheeks. I think that's what it was all for.
That's why they fucking died.
I think that's what it was for.
If only our great-grandparents could see it now.
The freedom, Mason.
SS
for you,
SS
not
officers,
for me.
SS officers with fucking pink fucking MP40s.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, because that would have flew very high back then.
Oh my god, yeah. They're all on meth.
Have you ever seen Jojo Rabbit?
No, I have not.
If you ever have a chance, 10 out of 10, recommend. There's this scene at the end where, so through the whole movie, it alludes that this general and his like assistant, and they have a thing for each other. And I love it because at the end, when the Russians and Americans are storming Berlin from each side, they just no longer care. And they make the most Elton John of Nazi uniforms, and they run out with like weapons that are painted and have like feathers on them and stuff, and they just look so ridiculous. It reminds me of the operators for World War II.
Are we going in the right order of zombies games?
Yes.
Was it Black Ops? Okay, what was after World War II?
Well, so we skipped the jetpack era of zombies, which is fair. After World War II, I think, was it Black Ops 4? Or was Black Ops 4 before World War II? I don't remember, but Black Ops 4 is in there somewhere. Titanic map, pretty cool. Terrible in execution, great idea. 9, didn't play, didn't care about the Chaos story. I'm gonna say it. I did not care about the Chaos story that much. It didn't draw me in. Again, I was tired of being lured into a cliffhanger with Primus and Ultimus just to get dropped into a new group of characters that I don't care about. This is the third fucking time that they've done it. The third time. The first time, Ultimus was on the moon. We don't know what happened. They blow up the Earth, and now we're playing as Victus. What the fuck happened to everybody else? And then, the second time, we're playing as Primus, and we're excited, and then they drop Shadows of Evil. What the fuck happened to the characters? We don't know. And then, you get Revelations as the ending in Black Ops 3. All the characters get sent back in time, and you open up the next installment to fucking Chaos Story? I don't care. I don't care. You can't keep doing this to me. You can't keep getting me invested in the characters, dropping them, and giving me new assholes to try to care about. At some point, I'm not going to care because I know at the end of the game, you're going to give me the original characters back and never do anything with these characters again. Like Victus, they dropped them, and they didn't bring them back until the end of Black Ops 4 for the last map. Which, why were they the last map? They kill our characters off at the end of that map. Why did we play as Victus? They have... Bro. Dumb. Dumb. Fucking dumb. Okay. Cold War. Cold War. We're done with World War II and Black Ops 4. We're done. Cold War.
The hardest trailer Call of Duty's dropped in a long time.
Cold Wars. Yeah, the trailer for... I loved the trailer.
Monday. Oh my god.
Yeah, I liked the trailer for Cold War Zombies, and I liked a lot of the trailers they put out for the game in general. First Zombies map, Die Machine with Nocturne Toten on it, and you go in the underground base. Fun. I liked it. I liked the movement, even though it was rather quick. It was a good first map, and it got my hopes up so high. I was like, alright, we're back. And then all the other maps came out. Actually, Firebase Z took 4 months to come out, almost half the game's life cycle, and by that point I was already checked out. I was like, nah, this ain't it for me, fam. And then they put it out, and then they put out Outbreak, and then they focused on Outbreak, and I was not a fan of Outbreak. So I played every map one time when it came out as they launched. Like every map that came out, I played at least once. Did not like them. Did not like Firebase Z. Did not like the one that takes place in Berlin. I can't even... Mauer der Toten. And I did not like the Forsaken. It was just campaign maps, just completely reused. I didn't feel personality in them. I did not like them. I'd like to go back and retry them now. I'd like to go back and honestly retry all of the maps now with this more positive headspace I've been having. I just wasn't a fan during the time. And I'm speaking on behalf of my feelings during the time of playing, by the way. I'm not speaking on my feelings now. So if I'm getting frustrated, it's because I'm remembering how I felt in those moments. So yeah, that's
I got fucking PTSD. What was?
Hey. It's actually called PTSZ because it's for zombies.
God, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god. All right. Anyway, so I'm a casual. I stopped playing zombies pretty early on, so that's why my opinion is so valued right now. Anyway, what was the last good Call of Duty, or sorry, what was the last good zombies game?
Well, it's all.
What's your take, and what's the main community's take?
Let me give you the main community's take first. The main community's take is Cold War, but a soft Cold War. The main gold standard, like I told you, is considered Black Ops 3. For me, the last zombies that I enjoyed through and through was Black Ops 2.
Jesus. So we are in the same boat. You just kept going.
I kept trying, but yeah, I talked about it in one of my videos. I kept holding out for it to be more like Black Ops 2 and 1 again, and it never was, and I kept setting myself up for disappointment, so I just didn't enjoy them. I didn't enjoy the games. And that's nobody's fault but mine, because I'm the one who held it to those expectations.
Well, we don't victim blame here, Killer. It's their fucking fault. They need to make better games. I hope Black Ops 6. What's the first map going to be? I haven't seen any zombies trailers for Black Ops 6.
So we have two maps at launch. One is called Terminus Island, and one is called Liberty Falls, but the community has dubbed it Liberty Balls because everybody says it looks like shit. But
I don't know how I feel. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how I feel about going to an island given recent news stories.
Well, Terminus Island is a prison, and you have you'll have a set crew, and it's gonna be the new crew.
Yeah.
And they're basically escaping prison, and they want revenge. It's the whole map is not a campaign or multiplayer asset, and it is made for zombies with like 80 Easter eggs. They said it's gonna be fucking nuts. It's the largest zombies map they've ever given us. It's round based. It looks really good. Liberty Falls is more of like a casual map. It's like a suburban town. You got like a church and stores, like a comic shop. You have like a restaurant and a park and stuff. That one is more so for the casuals. It looks like a camel grind map, but everybody's shit-talking it because they're like, well, there's no crew for Liberty Falls, so that kind of sucks. But I have been looking, and they give the operators actual zombie-based quotes now, whereas in Cold War they didn't do that. In Cold War, you'd get a weapon, and they'd be like, oh, I picked up a weapon. Oh, I found lethals. Oh, enemy incoming.
Okay.
But now, like, this character from Cold War, her name is Helen Park, right? So we got some of her quotes, and she has one where, like, if you get a shitty weapon out of the box, she'll just be like, balls. You know what I mean? And like, you'll hit the box and she'll be like, give me the ray gun, give me the ray gun, give me the ray gun. You know, and she'll be like you get the ray gun and she'll be like, this is the best day ever. Because like, she's upset, she loves the ray gun, you know? And she makes that apparent in her quotes when you're hitting the box. And then if you drop a weapon on the ground, she'll be like, anyone need this weapon? It's not like there's walking corpses everywhere, you know? And then she'll, like, if you drink a perk, she'll be like, it's no juggernog, but it'll do. You know, like, showing that the characters have favorite perks, even though they have nothing to do with the map, they're just operators you're playing as. So they're trying to give them more personality for the zombie mode, which I can appreciate. And as long as they keep that up with all the stupid-ass guest characters they're gonna do, because it's the 90s, you already know.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, you already fucking know. So I just hope that the characters they put in, give them quotes relating to the zombies mode like you have already done, and I think it'll work. It'll work because what they're doing is Terminus Island and after, you could play as the characters to get like more lore because they'll talk to each other. But if you want, you can also play as operators, so you don't have to play as the characters. It's a nice balance where casuals can play casual, and if you and all your buddies want to do the Easter egg, you play as the characters so you could get all the lore quotes, which I think is the best of both worlds. I'm excited for it, man. I think that they're gonna... I think everybody's going really hard on it, and I think they just need to play it. You know, I think once it's out and it's in people's hands, I think the mood is going to shift drastically, and I think it's going to be for the best.
So Black Ops 6 in general, and you don't like Black Ops 6, right? So far from the beta.
No, I loved it.
Oh, you liked it? Okay, I was gonna ask because I saw the Act Man liked it too, and he's the only besides you, he's the only gaming person I watch.
Yeah. So
is the main consensus that it sucks, and you guys are just going up against?
Kind of.
Do people hate Black Ops 6 right now?
Yeah, they do.
Because I've seen you can get held hostage and.
Well, yeah.
But that's all I've seen.
So it's actually, the gameplay is really smooth. It's fast. I love the Omni movement. I had so much fun with the Omni movement. Jumping around like a crackhead dude made it so fun. I loved the maps.
That's gonna be, that Omni movement is probably gonna help a shit ton in zombies then.
Oh yeah.
If you're running trains.
Yes. I love the game modes, and taking people hostage is very funny. Being taken hostage is also funny, but very unfortunate.
It's just Cub Scout Simulator.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I had a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. I think it's gonna do a lot better than Modern Warfare 3 Zombies did, which you said you didn't play, right?
No, I just think Zombies was a gold mine, and they knew it was a gold mine, so they capitalized on it and just did it as much as they possibly could and burnt everyone out. And it was when Zombies was good, you got World at War, and then you got Modern Warfare 2, which people say is the best Call of Duty of all time. And you had to wait a year. Then you got Black Ops 6. They had to wait a year for Modern Warfare 3. Then you got Black Ops 2. They had to wait a year for what was it, Ghost or Advanced Warfare, whatever came out after Modern Warfare 3. Then you got Black Ops 2. It was better when you had to wait and you weren't playing it every year. Or you would stay on Black Ops 1 for 2 years. Or you'd stay at World at War for 2 years. Or Black Ops 2 for 2 years. Because it gets more ingrained in you, rather than just hopping from one Zombies game to the next Zombies game.
Yeah, and I do agree with that.
The people who would fucking play Modern Warfare 2 and be really into it, and then go, alright, F this, I'm gonna go play World at War now. I'm gonna go play Zombies on World at War. They weren't leaving Team Deathmatch Modern Warfare 2 to play World at War Modern Warfare 2, or Deathmatch. They were leaving for the Zombies. And same thing, Modern Warfare 3, you left to get on Black Ops 1. Or vice versa. Those were the days.
Yeah, and honestly, that's why I think that Zombies, honestly, I think as it stands, Call of Duty should be a 2-year game. We should get one, and we should get updates for 2 years, and give more development time to the next one. I also think that Zombies should be a Treyarch only.
Oh yeah, for sure.
None of the other companies really do it justice.
Well, I didn't have a problem with, I'll just give Modern Warfare 3 an example. Modern Warfare 3 had Face Off. Treyarch didn't have Face Off, but Modern Warfare 3 had Face Off, and then they had Infected and stuff like that. Those were fun modes, and I'm okay with them having modes just for themselves. And then Treyarch has their own modes. It makes the games feel different. If every single game has every single mode, you know what I mean? A, it's going to get shittier. Maybe it'll get better, but it'll end up getting shittier. B, you're not switching it up. It's just the same thing over and over and over again, which Call of Duty sometimes is. But when you have these different modes, it switches it up. It makes it more fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing that they just don't want to let go. I mean, they got Warzone, which is live service, and I don't know. It's hard, dude. It's really hard being a Call of Duty fan, because over time the game has changed so rapidly, and it is followed by a formula of make as much money as we can as fast as we can.
Yeah. And I can't even hate. I mean, Call of Duty used to be the go 30 and 1 games. Now Call of Duty is the get on Warzone game.
Yeah.
It's just the craziest thing.
Yeah.
People aren't no one's getting 30 kills in Call of Duty. Or sorry, people are of course in the regular modes, but the bulk of people aren't even trying to do that. They're just trying to win their whatever the hell in Warzone.
Right, and a lot of people win their dubs in Warzone by hiding until the end.
I just got called out. No, I'm kidding. I don't play Warzone. I played it a couple times. It just wasn't for me. I've never had fun doing a battle royale game. I barely like Minecraft Hunger Games. I don't like fucking Fortnite.
I like Warzone when I have some friends to fuck around with. Other than that, it's not a... I'm not playing Warzone by myself. And I definitely don't like... I don't know. I don't like taking it super serious either. I like just having fun, and it's never a goal of mine to win. Has having fun led to some wins? Absolutely. There's been a couple times that me and my brother and our friends are on, and we are just fucking off, and we end up winning. Those are fun times, you know. Like those are cool, but like I'm never hopping on with them, and we're going, oh, clear left, clear right. You know, check your corners, set your claymores. You know, we're playing to have a good time. I don't want to be one of those guys getting stressed out playing a video game, because I'm playing that video game to de-stress from my everyday life.
I usually get on video games to scream at 14-year-olds. That's all I do every day. I'm in my mom's basement, by the way.
God damn it.
Oh my god. How much time do you have on this recording?
An hour and 13 minutes.
You have a lot to condense.
Yes, sir.
I have... Jesus Christ. You can probably get like a 30-minute video out of this and cut out the bullshit. I have one question to end the video on, though, for you.
What's that?
Treyarch finally cracks down and they make themselves a video game movie. They got Dempsey, they got Takiao, they got Nikolai, Richtofen.
Yep.
And that's the main cast, main characters. Which one of them do you want Kevin Hart to play?
Oh, bro. After the Diddy list came out, Kevin Hart ain't getting fucking casted in that movie.
So you're saying Richtofen?
If I had to choose, I'm saying Kevin Hart is Nikolai.
Why? Because he's short?
No, because...
Oh my god, Jack Black?
I'm saying Jack Black as Richtofen. I want Dwayne Johnson as Takeo.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick.
And I think Pete Davidson is Dempsey. And Jenna Ortega. Yeah, Jenna Ortega is Samantha.
Are you sure you don't want to cast a 60-year-old woman to play a young woman in your movie?
Oh yeah,
you sure you don't want... Borderlands did such a good job doing that.
Yeah, I bet they would.
Oh my god, dude. I gotta tell you though, I was a massive Borderlands fan, and me and my friends kind of like grew up on it and stuff. And then when we found out Borderlands was getting announced for like a movie, we got fucking hyped. But like we all got in the party together and we sat down and we said, dude, straight up, I'm not watching this movie unless Kevin Hart's in it.
Oh no.
And he's playing it.
Bro, all I've heard is terrible things about that movie.
Oh my god, dude, that's gotta be it. You know what's funny? How in the shit did the Wile E. Coyote John Cena movie get written off, but they let this piece of shit go through? Ain't it the same studio? Isn't it Warner Bros. For both of them?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
What did Warner Bros. Let this one slide, but they said, no, I need to get rid of the Wile E. Coyote movie for tax reasons? What the hell is this movie? What's even crazier is you thought, like, Eli Roth, or Eli Roth, whatever his name is, has worked with, like, Quentin Tarantino. I think
Hey, yo, you're cutting out.
Oh my god. Hollywood is trying to censor me.
Yeah, they are.
All neurotic and critical drinker. I'm being censored by Hollywood. I was just saying, like, you think, like, Quentin Tarantino would have, like, rubbed off on Eli Roth's feet or something, and, like, he'd be, like, a better director. But I don't know what the fuck was going on there. I don't know what the decisions were. I'm assuming the studios had more control over everything. But,
yes.
Yeah, that was sitting at...
So Eli Roth is a fantastic director, and a lot of his stuff is really good and has won a lot of awards. It's just exactly that. Warner Brothers is notorious for demanding creative control over projects and not letting their directors do what they want.
Oh my god.
Notorious.
Took a check anyway. Dude, fuck it. Get the bag. Get the bag, Eli.
Yeah, plus...
Let's get Kevin Hart in this movie, guys.
Eli Roth is more of a, horror guy anyway.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But...
Alright, you got a lot to get... What's your time limit gonna be for this movie, or for this video?
I won't have one.
Fuck it, man. I'd go for 30. I said a lot of stupid shit, so... Subscribe to my Kick channel, where I crash my expensive car, give my friend a concussion, and then force him to film me on the highway as I take off my shirt and expose my 12-year-old boy body.
That's right, everybody. I'm friends with Jack Doherty.
Subscribe.
Alright, everyone. I hope you got some laughs and feel decently entertained. This was something a little different I wanted to try out, mainly for the possibility of exploring, different mindsets and having more conversation. As with Coach, I have some episodes in mind to talk to quite a few other creators around the space, but that's not the limit. I'd love to open a dialogue with you. So, be sure to leave some comments regarding that fact and add me on social media, and maybe you can find yourself on the other side of the screen. I'd like to give a big shout out to Coach Duggie for joining me in conversation today. I'll link him in the bio below, and be sure to check him out and show him some love. Also, don't forget to slash that like button, leave a sub, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on the future episodes of the Killer Cast. Starting Saturday, I'm going to be streaming a ton of Black Ops 6 Zombies campaign and multiplayer with some of my friends from the Killer Cult. As always, I am your friendly neighborhood hometown killer, and I will see you soon. Glazing.
Yeah, not pressing that button. He goes, he says to his brother, he goes, "You guys were way worse than Chris Tyson." I'm like, okay, hold on a second. I never sent you porn.